How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Sunrider. So, I'm recording. I'm still pretty sick right now. I'm hoping I'm getting better, but then I keep doing stuff, and every time I do, I get a contradicting answer. Like, I recorded Higurashi. It didn't go super great. Like, I was able to record, but it was limited for time, and at the end, my throat felt pretty sore. So I'm going to be pacing myself. What does that mean? That means this episode will probably be shorter, especially because this episode, like, I don't have to talk the whole time because it's during the battles I don't talk much, but it still limits what I'm probably going to be capable of doing. And I don't know if I'll be able to record everything I would normally record in a week. So so Trails, Chaos Child, Chaos Head. I don't know why I said Chaos Child. Up in the air. We'll see. We'll get to that when we get to it and see how that happens. But for now, I'm just gonna do what I can because I want to make videos, even if I'm not feeling great. It just sucks. I've been feeling sick for so long. Also, cheat code. I'm gonna be using cough drops. It'll probably be a little obnoxious, but it's less obnoxious than me coughing a whole lot. So I'm gonna get that shot right now. But just wanted to give it a heads up, saying like, hey, you hear word clacking on my teeth, or if I look like I look like a chipmunk with puffed out cheeks. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so I've done as many side quests as I can. It looks like we had a little trouble with the solo one. I had to look up a guide on like what I'd missed because I didn't understand accepting her. Accepting her fate literally meant I had to let her die, which is very, very unintuitive. But in hindsight, it kind of makes sense. But the way it was explained was not very it wasn't a very efficient way of like telling me. I don't think. Still, did it. I don't think there's any other side quests because once we go to the fountain, like someone explained in the last episode, going to the fountain locks you into that area, but there's a good chunk of the game still left. Like, it's not like, oh, we're right in the last mission. It just means we can't explore the rest of the galaxy for side quests anymore. So, that's good. I think we're ready for it, though. So, I guess that means that this is probably going to be a pretty story-heavy episode, which is actually pretty good. It'll mean that we get to focus on the narrative. And that'll be fun. Anyway, so thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started. And I don't know if we went over the hearts. Summon a Lancer. Lynn's at 8 hearts. I think 8's the highest we've got on hearts. I don't know if like story choices we make locked us in or out of certain hearts. But Lynn's at 8. Sola's at 8. Cosette's at 7. Ikari's at 8. Claude's at 4. Good. Ava at 8. And Kriska, she's been at 8 for ages. So, really the only ones we're having that are lagging behind would be Claude. Cosette's, I don't know if she counts. Like, it kind of implies that she might join the team at the end, which is interesting. Asaga. But yeah, no, everyone else is pretty high up there, so we'll have to see. Anyway, yep, let's get going. Yeah, so confirm no other side quests available. World Fountain. Oh, look at that. The World Fountain, uncharted space anomaly. Far outside the limits of our galaxy lies a mysterious World Fountain, a colossal artifact, artifice built by the Holy Rubian Empire around a pulsar. It's a pulsar star, but a pulsar, like, that's like kind of saying, it's like saying chai tea, where chai is tea, so it's because if you actually translate that, it's TT. A pulsar is a type of star. So a pulsar star is a star. Anyway. Through beings beyond our understanding, the pulsar appears to be emitting lilium, an element not found in our universe. Okay, interesting. Defeat Crow Harbor. Finally, we found our location of Crow Harbor himself. The lost fleet is moored at the World Fountain, a refueling station at the Ancient Age. Maybe our toughest mission yet. You best finish all of their open missions before embarking in this battle. I have, Ava.
聞いてください.
The World Fountain. Who knows what awaits us there? Whatever it is, we know Crow Harbor intends to use it to repower his fleet. Either Fontana defeats Crow and acquires all the Lost Fleet's technology for himself, or Crow defeats Fontana and conquers our galaxy as we know it. Either way, humanity loses.
艦長.
I am certain this will be our toughest battle yet. We should not proceed unless you're confident we've concluded all our prior missions. What's your order, Captain? I've done it all. I've double-checked. We're going in.
艦長.
Hi, Captain. Engage warp. Fontana, we're not out yet. The fact it keeps asking makes me like really wonder, like, did I forget something? but I don't think so. Ooh, it looks cool. Oh, look at that. Never seen anything like it. Run an analysis on the scanner, Commander.
異次元へつながる時空の裂け目の一種のようです。パルサー製の残骸を利用し、人工的に作られたワームホールだと思われます。こんな規模の建造物をどうやって、何のために作られたか想像もできません。
And interesting is the whole concept of, remember they use the paradox cores, which are basically like super nukes. And by using them on planets, they're able to extract, like, material from other dimensions into this universe. Like, well, that's what they were doing to get that ongasite stuff. So that's a very crude way of, like, forcing matter from a different dimension into ours. And here, this looks like it's a stable version of the same concept. The idea is, like, you open a hole in reality and allow stuff to come out. And maybe they chose this area, they found a pulsar way at the edge of the galaxy because the tearing of such a dimensional hole in space-time has unpredictable effects, remember? So now, so they learned that and they developed their technology to the point where they put it like really far away in a relatively safe spot where nobody else was going to be living, which is also why it was really well hidden when the entire empire collapsed.
実証の地平面から異次元の粒子が間欠泉のように噴出されています。私たちの次元では存在し得ない粒子のようです。このワームホールは人類の理解を超えた次元へつながっている可能性が非常に高い。
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. It's not just opening up to an alternate dimension where it's like the same universe but where different things happen, different events played out, all that. No, it's like this is going to a different plane of existence, basically.
概要分析しかできていませんが、このワールドファウンテンなる建造物は現人類の技術からあまりにもかけ離れているため、魔法と定義しても差し支えないかと思います。
Oh, that's Rubia for you.
その通り。粒子の正体はリリアム。僕の時代の主なエネルギー源だ。クラウハーバーはこの銀河を侵略する前にそれを使って艦隊を整備するつもりだと思う。
I guess I'm kind of amazed that they didn't just come here straight away, but they came back. It probably took a while to even realize that time had passed and the Arabian Empire was no more. They just probably assumed, oh, we'll just go to, like a reasonably, advanced world and just take our energy. And, like, no one in the galaxy uses this energy anymore. Not sure about that. I'm detecting a debris field around the world fountain on long-range sensors. A large-scale battle already took place here. Could it have been packed?
ありません。スキャンデータによると、残骸はパクト戦のものではありません。古代リービアのもののようです。
Maybe Pearl Harbor's people had that rebellion that was bubbling under the surface already. Once they got here and they were like, we could survive, maybe they don't want to follow him anymore.
ええ。全部クラウハーバーのサインを持っている。
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like infighting. The damage is too chaotic to have been a scuttled operation. Let's launch riders and investigate. I want to get a closer look at those ships.
警告、海賊が現れました。コセットコスモス。
Ah, I mean, that's fair. It makes sense. Cancel that last order. Looks like she's already rolled out the welcome mat for us. All hands, battle stations. Okay. I don't think there's any particular research I could do. I don't have much funds left. All right, engage. I actually watched Star Trek, Undiscovered Country. Best Star Trek movie there's ever been. And this is my opinion. My opinion tends to be pretty crap, though. Like, a lot of my favorite movies and series are just not what everyone else agrees with. Like, my favorite Star Wars is Return of the Jedi.
てめえのバカ加減に呆れたぜ、シールズ。ここは死者の地だ。
I'd say we both fit right in then. So, find anything you like in the debris field?
宇宙で一番の艦長様に一つだけ教えてやる。生きたけりゃ帰れ。ここはてめえが思ってるような場所じゃねえ。
This place isn't what you think. I wonder if this is actual advice from her. Like maybe she's been stuck here. Like she came out here and now she's stuck. And she's like, leave while you can. I'll be the judge of that, Cosette, for now. Why don't we get along?
抜かせ。やろうども、やれ。
Never mind. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. Alright. Now, she's probably got reinforcements. I'm surprised we're not surrounded, because it seems all too simple. Especially because the best strategy to get here is just going to be let them come at us again. Get them close enough and we can do like that. I shouldn't make weird noises like that. So I noticed something. I don't know how it took me this long to notice, but look, we zoom in here. They literally have little pirate flags on top of her ships. I just love the idea that they took actual cloth flags of pirate Jolly Rogers and just stuck them up there. I think that's just amazing. It was like 4 missiles all stacked together. And turn. Boom! It was so loud. I love it. You could have told us there was something else happening. They? Who's they? Fontana? Kusana?
新しいエネルギー反応です。
クラウハーバー軍のライダーだ。生命反応あり、無人機ではない。
Oh boy. This is the first time we're gonna be fighting Reeve pilots. Initiate first contact. Hail them.
応答なし。相手は兵器を起動しました。
悪夢の再会だ。呼びかけにも反応しねえ。奴らのライダー操縦はまるで。
攻撃範囲内に入りました。
New orders. Defend the Murray from Crow's forces. Cosette, why don't you fall back to our ranks and help out?
しょうがねえだろうが。
Yes. I thought so. Okay, let's do I'll do a little research real quick because I got some monies. I'll save it because if she joins us full time, I'm gonna need to dump some money into Cosette. So, all right. Dang, I had a feeling she'd join us. All right, let's see what we're getting into here, huh? How much you want to bet? It's all shields all the time. Oh, it's so weird seeing Cosette here. What do you even have? I can't believe it either. Assault, torpedo, cluster missiles, melee. Okay, okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, you look scary. There's 3 of them. Oh no, there's the cluster up there. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this slow and steady, like. Except for you. You're gonna be jumping ahead as far as you can. Oh, fetch! I didn't realize how close they were gonna be. That doesn't bode well. Oh, fetch me! Uh-oh. We might be in trouble here.
Miss.
Oh, whoa. How's that work? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's cool, actually. Look at those missiles fly. I love the cluster missiles. That's pretty cool. What the fetch is that? Oh, no! That was insane. Freaking went shadow clone jutsu on us. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. They're monsters. Yeah, they're awakening. All of them. These movements, the pilots and the riders are awakened just like us. Could it be?
我はソラディ・リュービアだ。質問に答えろ。君たちはまだ人間なのか、それとも心身ともに汚染されてしまったのか。
Oh no. That's horrifying.
化け物だ。奴らはもう遺伝子接合を強制されたに違いない。
Oh my gosh, he's made an army of insane people.
キモ！なんだここは！
艦長、事態はだんだんと明らかになっています。クラウハーバー軍も一枚岩ではないようです。
Yeah. After getting marooned for in a time period, the crew of the Lost Fleet must have mutinied and turned against the nanomachines we fought earlier.
話は後にしましょう。敵ライダーが接近しています。
Alright, you better not mean there's reinforcements. Okay, I don't think so. But we have a problem.
クロードン当たったぜ。
かすっただけです。衝撃！プラズマが漏れています。損傷確認。
I'm glad we have a lot of armor.
補助線に変更。
Oh, fetch V. I'm also glad we drew a lot of that heat.
そんな状態でまだ動けるのか。
Oh no.
修理隊、セクション衝撃。
Oh
プ
my
ラズマが漏れ
gosh.
ています。
They're freaking terrifying. Okay, okay, okay.
やってるわよ。
燃えろ燃えろ！
Ironically, assault is actually really
燃え
good
ろ燃
here.
えろ！
Especially
当た
hers.
ったぜ。
Dang.
こちら入ろうら。
ターゲット。
着品着！
Okay, we got them. Alright. Okay, I think we can survive this now. I can't resurrect yet. I might not be able to get her back before the end of the fight, which is okay. I mean, ideal? No, obviously not. But, okay. Let me see. Are you about to come off cooldown? No, you have 3. You have 2.
何？修理ドローンを飛ばせ。
我が軍敵。
There we go. Oh my gosh. Those things are terrifying. Like, there's like a Mairo Shindeyu just teleport behind you, kill you. It's just insane.
敵ライダー前期の無力化に成功。
Yeah. All wings, fall back to rearm or be rearmed or repaired. You too, Cosette. That couldn't have been all of them. We've got to work together for getting out of here alive.
わかったわかった。でも拘束はなしだぜ。こっちも戦わないといかんからな。
Trust me, as long as you don't steal any crap, you're fine. Fine. All pilots stay active status inside their cockpits, though. Fair enough?
はいはい。
Alright, let's see what she gives us now. Reactor charge order unlocked. Ooh, does that mean you could top off energy? That would basically be like a Saga's Awakening, but with like a command. Captain, putting aside the obvious risk of allying with a pirate for now, it appears that our understanding of Crow Harbor may have been incomplete all this time. Whatever the situation, doesn't change the fact that if Fontana gets his hand on this technology, the galaxy's gonna be in a whole lot of trouble. We gotta investigate this place. And that big structure around the World Fountain seems like the obvious place to start.
聞いてください。
Ooh. There may be another option, Captain. Chief Engineer Lin wishes to elaborate.
で、そのことだけど。
So, you want to make sure PAC doesn't get their hands on the Lost Fleet's technology, right? Well, I think I can modify one of our torpedoes to emit a gravitational pulse to destabilize that pulsar. If we detonate the torpedo inside it, the World Fountain will collapse into a big black hole and suck the entire Lost Fleet in. So, in other words, press a button and the World Fountain collapses. Taking the Lost Fleet is with it. Simple, right? We can get this over with right here, right now. Just give me some time to fabricate the torpedo. Negative, Lin. Hold position inside your rider for now. Captain, we have a simple solution to all of our problems for once. Why not take it? This puzzle's still got too many missing pieces, too many loose ends, and it's too soon to close the investigation. Set course for the World Fountain's Eye. Who knows what we'll find inside.
艦長、真面目にしてください。
I must advise against this, Captain. Whatever we find here could easily send the ship straight into doom. Do not tell me you'd endanger the ship to go treasure hunting like the space pirate Cosmos. We owe it to Sola to find answers. We didn't come all this way just to press a delete button on the Lost Fleet and leave. Not when there's so many unknowns. Get the crew prepared for gravitational torpedo, but it's not to be deployed until I give the order. We don't have long until Fontana arrives with a packed fleet. Cannot delay our investigation any longer than we already have. This is highly unwise, Captain. Noted. We all knew this mission was going to be dangerous. Carry out your duties, Commander.
So,
Understood, Captain.
艦長
There's a lot of debris up ahead. Are you seeing this, Captain? Look at that. So that's the structure, I'm guessing, and then look at all the dead ships. I think we found the lost fleet. It's like the second half of an ancient fleet we found around the Charlock 7 years ago. Deja vu.
はい
No, not like is. Both the Charlock and Crow's Harbor's flagships, the Imperium, must have been caught by the time anomaly and been sent hundreds of years into the future. And it was finally here, the world fountain, that the Imperium breathed its last. I remember like it was yesterday, taking aim at the Imperium, ready to sacrifice myself, if it meant the end of the Crow Harbor's insurrection. Was I a fool, deceived into ending myself in Crow Harbor, ensnared in my father's conspiracy to declare himself Emperor, divine and infinite? But now, I know the truth. He was neither, merely a blackguard for the lowest caliber. All that remains is dust and death. Crow, do you yet live, or have you perished before I and left me alone in the abyss, shackled by your shadow? Let me slay you, and we shall meet our destinies and history intended.
聞いて
Captain, I'm reading a life sign inside the Imperium. It's fate, but definitely still alive. Could it be another one of those insane pilots who took a nanomachine serum?
ブーブー
Negative. According to my sensors, the life signs was the normal human parameters, but it's fading. We need to get hustling if we're going to meet our ancient Revian friend before he fades away.
まさか本当にこうなるとは。
Needless to say, I advise against entering the Imperium. Who knows what dangers we'll find in there. We're going in. Of course, yes, of course we are. Let's never mind the crazed mutants, killer drones, your backstabbing pirate friend, and the fact that the entire Crimson Fleet might come out of warp at any minute. All the more reason to hurry then. Come on. God, he's really channeling as Captain Kirk right now.
信じられません。
As you command, Captain. Look, there. Looks like there's some docking port. We'll enter through there, search the interior of the ship. Stay with the ship, Commander. We may have to bail out any time, so leave the engines hot.
非常に残念です。
Needless to say, do exercise some caution, Captain. Will do. I'll get back here at the first sign of trouble. Alright, everyone, let's move out.
役日
Oh, fetch. They're danger eyes. There's a dark presence here. This is an evil place.
それはちょっと
It doesn't
どうか
feel
な
right. We shouldn't be here.
何
Over here. You found something. He's still alive. Are you a Revian? Hey, it's like real me. Who are you? I'm Captain Kato Shields, the Revian flagship Murray. The Murray? I don't remember Imperial Fleet having a flagship with that name. You're injured. Let me take you back to our sickbay. There's a lot you must tell us. Ferrari! You're with her! Traitor! No, wait! For the Holy Empire. He's just killing himself. Oh, he's injecting himself with the nanomachines. Get back! Shoot.
あ
I'm sorry. I should have known not to show myself. Search him. Maybe he left clues.
ち
Hey, cat. Check this out. He had more of those syringes on him. Interesting. Doctor, can you tell me more about this serum?
聞いて
It appears to be the same cocktail of nanomachines we found back at Crow Harbor's lair. These machines are designed to cause mutations in the user's DNA in the hopes of triggering an awakening. But such a rapid change in our body structure would be impossible to achieve, even through ancient Revian technology. The serum might have its intended effect for a brief time, but the common side effects would include bouts of insanity, terrible mood swings, and a horrible, painful death. I better take this syringe to the Murray's research lab for more analysis later. Come on, let's investigate further. Or, I don't know, destroy it? Check out the power cables, hastily placed to provide emergency power to some part of the ship. They're all going into that room. Whatever's in there was guzzling an absurd amount of power to run. Could it be what we're looking for? Good call, Mikari. Alright, everyone, take position. Time to breach that door.
さあ、
Sir, setting charges. Do it!
何もないぞここ
There's nothing here. Wait. No. It's... Oh gosh. You don't look like I remember. Holy crap, he's like a cyborg or something. Is he... Nobody. Move a muscle.
クラウハーバー、死んでいるのか？いや、昼寝してるんじゃない？
No, I think he's plugged into the machine. I think he's like, so he's like attached to the machine, and I think he's in charge of the entire like structure, possibly.
なわけあるか。
There's only one life form on the ship, remember? So either he's dead, or he's become something. Inhuman.
こんなところにいたのか、クラウ。
Doc, can you tell me what happened to him? Is he still...
せかさないで、艦長様。クロードは準備運動しないと。
Uh-oh. What are you doing? What the? Claude, I feel like you're trying to kill us. Oh no.
およよよよよよよよよ。クラウハーバー、闇の化身。究極の悪、人類の敵。
She's about to go full like in the name of the Emperor here.
まだ生きているのか。
Oh gosh. He went to Doc Ock's school.
貴様は卑しい山が生んだ汚れ地。よくぞ陳の前に現れてくれた。
Oh boy. Crow Harbor. I'm Captain Kato Shields, the Revian flagship array. Sola's a member of my crew. You talk to me.
鳥類の分際で貴様は単なる無毛の猿だ。存在転換してから真羅万象が明確に映っている。
Yeah, so he definitely went kind of crazy.
貴様は真実を知らぬ。過去も未来も無意味。あるのは聖帝者のみだ。
So it's the cannon. It's spelled as cannon as a weapon. So like, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna make this pulsar into a doomsday device. But it also like reminds me heavily of like, cannon. All that matters is the cannon.
貴様らは操り人形に過ぎん。すべては脚本通りに動いているのだ。聖帝者は至るところに存在する。
Okay, that implies something really terrifying. Like, what if it's one of these like, what if it's like a parallax device where he can like fire this weapon and it just detonates all the stars in the galaxy at once? Something like that.
何言ってるの？気でも狂ったの？
Oh yeah, Saga, that's clear.
聖帝者だ。聖帝者は真のものだ。聖帝者をよこせ。
Sola, watch out!
艦長様、逃げないとやばいかも。
逃げられると思うな。貴様は真のものだ。
Oh, come on. What's the status back there?
艦長、何が起きているかわかりませんが、イムペリウム号のバックアップエンジンが起動しました。
Of course it is.
あんな規模の戦艦とやり合うほどの火力は。
戻れ。
今のは何ですか？何か聞こえ。
真の元に戻れ。
It's our new friend, Crow Harbor.
冗談を言う場合ですか？早く戻ってきてください。
Ava, again, being the voice of reason. Come on, back to the ship.
無駄だ。
Fall back. Go, go, go! Release the clamps. We gotta get out of here.
複数の敵艦が接近中。中で何をしたかはわかりませんが、これほどの注目を集めたのはさすがです。
And Captain, may I point out that now if we fire that missile and destroy the pulsar, if it's big enough to pull in the Lost Fleet, it will pull us in now, idiot. Scramble riders.
待ってたぜ。発進。
行くわよ。ゴーゴーゴー。
Why are you so happy about this?
イムペリウムはクラウハーバー軍の旗艦だ。性能に関してはマレイよりはるかに優れている。
Yeah, I'm with you there, Sola.
艦長、あんなサイズの戦艦とやり合える火力はありません。
We're not out of options yet. Lynn, how long can it take you to get the graviton torpedo ready?
やはりこうなったか。もう製造中だ。あと30分くれ。
Half an hour? You've got 15 minutes, Chief.
そんなに急ならもっと早く言えよ。わかった。これが終わったらイルディアのチョコレートを箱で送れ。手書きの感謝状付きだぞ。
Honestly, if that makes you happy, I'll do it. That's better than trying to make you pay you more. Done. You heard her. All wings, defend the moray until the graviton torpedo is complete. Oh, fetch me. This is gonna be a fun one. But I think we're gonna end it here. I'm about giving out. It's time for me to call it quits for now. And that was pretty exciting. This fight's gonna suck, because I can tell you what. if it's a survival one, I bet we can't even hurt the thing. We're probably just going to be trying to run from it the entire fight as much as we can. That doesn't sound fun at all. Anyway, my sniffles are here. I'm coughing and hacking. Or at least I'm going to be soon, so we're going to end things here. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm going to try my best to make more videos for this week, but we're going to just see how it goes. It's going to be a slow and steady pace at the very least, but hopefully we can get there. I want to keep making stuff, and I want to get better, gosh darn it. I hate being sick, and I hate how it's taking so stinking long. I have to go back to the doctor. By the time this has come out, I'll found out from there, but like, I have to go back and figure out what our next steps are because like, this shouldn't have lasted this long. It's odd though, because like, the doctor almost seemed like they suspected it because they gave me a bunch of time off from work, and they basically said like, hey, just stay out of it until your symptoms go down. But they haven't, and they even said at the meeting, they're like, hey, if your symptoms haven't gone by like the Saturday, come back in. So I called in like the day, like the Saturday. I'm like, hey, I need to come back in. They're like, yep, let's get you in. So I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully I get some answers. Anyway, enough of that. Just stress talking. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you don't mind. I'm really grateful you're here, and thank you. I hope you join me next week for the next episode. So until the next video, watch me up. See me next. I'll see you there.